Have you ever noticed that the loudest voice trying to stop you isn't coming from the outside? It is the one inside your own head. It tells you you are not ready. It tells you you are too late, too inexperienced, or too ordinary to build the life you dream about. The frightening part is that after hearing those thoughts enough times, you stop questioning them. You begin treating fear like fact and doubt like truth. Before long, you convince yourself to quit before life even has the chance to test you. But here is what most people never realize. That voice isn't predicting your future. It is protecting your comfort. Your mind would rather keep you safe in a familiar place than risk the uncertainty that comes with growth. Every meaningful goal requires you to step into territory you've never experienced before. That will always feel uncomfortable. The question isn't whether fear will show up. It will. The question is whether you'll let fear write your story or whether you'll become the author of a different ending. Every great transformation begins the moment you stop believing every thought that enters your mind. The quality of your life is shaped by the conversations you have with yourself every single day. If your mind keeps repeating that you are not good enough, you'll eventually start acting like it is true. You'll avoid opportunities, settle for less, and slowly build a life around fear instead of potential. That is why protecting your mindset isn't optional. It is one of the most important responsibilities you'll ever have. The world already gives you enough reasons to doubt yourself. You don't need to become another voice working against your own future. Start replacing automatic doubt with intentional belief. That doesn't mean pretending life is easy or ignoring reality. It means choosing a response that moves you forward instead of keeping you stuck. When a challenge appears, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That single question changes your perspective completely. Every setback carries a lesson, every obstacle builds resilience, and every difficult season prepares you for opportunities you aren't ready to see yet. Change your thinking first, and your actions will begin to follow. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that confidence comes before action. It doesn't. Confidence is something you earn after taking action, not before it. If you wait until you feel completely ready, you'll spend your entire life waiting. Every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are now. They had questions, fears, and uncertainty. The difference is they refused to let those feelings become permanent excuses. Progress begins with one decision. Make the call, submit the application, launch the project, start the workout, read the first page. Small actions may not seem impressive today, but they create momentum that changes everything. Every step forward teaches you something that thinking alone never could. The more you move, the stronger your belief becomes. Eventually, the fear that once controlled you starts losing its power because you've proven to yourself that you can handle more than you imagined. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Your next decision could become the turning point you've been hoping for, but only if you are willing to take it. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid pain. They believe that if life were easier, they would finally become happier, stronger, or more successful. But the truth is, growth has never lived inside comfort. Every lesson that truly changes you is usually wrapped inside a difficult season. The moments that challenge your patience, test your character, and force you to keep moving are often the same moments that prepare you for a bigger future. Instead of asking why life feels difficult, ask yourself what this experience is trying to build within you. Every disappointment can strengthen your patience. Every rejection can sharpen your determination. Every failure can teach you something success never could. Pain only becomes your enemy when you allow it to convince you that your story is over. It isn't. It is simply another chapter. The strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to let struggle define their identity. They carry the scars, learn the lessons, and continue moving forward. One day, the pain that almost made you quit may become the very reason someone else believes they can keep going too. Nobody is coming to hand you the future you've been dreaming about. No perfect opportunity is going to knock on your door while you sit back and wait. Every meaningful achievement has a price, and that price is paid through discipline, consistency, and the willingness to keep going when the results haven't arrived yet. Life doesn't reward good intentions. It rewards people who continue showing up long after the excitement has faded. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know the sacrifices they made, the failures they endured, or the years they spent improving when nobody was watching. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. If you become a little stronger, a little wiser, and a little more disciplined every day, you are already winning. There will always be another obstacle, another setback, and another reason to quit. Accept that reality, then move forward anyway. Every challenge you overcome becomes proof that you are capable of handling the next one. Build that reputation with yourself. Become someone who finishes what they start. Because when your actions consistently match your goals, success stops feeling like luck and starts becoming the natural result of the person you've chosen to become. 1 year from today, you'll wake up as one of two people. You'll either be proud that you faced your fears, stayed consistent, and kept your promises to yourself, or you'll still be wondering what your life could have looked like if you had simply started. That choice isn't waiting for tomorrow. It is being made by the decisions you make today. So stop listening to the voice that tells you you are not enough. Stop giving fear the authority to decide your future. You were never meant to spend your life hiding from challenges. You were meant to grow through them. Every obstacle you overcome adds another layer of confidence, another lesson, and another reason to believe in yourself. Starting today, choose action over excuses, discipline over comfort, and belief over doubt. Keep moving when it is hard. Keep learning when you fail. Keep believing when nobody else does. Because the life you've always imagined isn't waiting for a luckier version of you. It is waiting for the version of you who refuses to quit. Silence the doubt. Trust your potential. Take the first step. Then keep going until your future has no choice but to reward your persistence.